Every startup becomes chaotic. Every single one. Not because they're growing. It happens because something breaks. Right here. Most founders never even notice it. To understand why this happened, we have to go back to the very beginning. Every startup begins here, one idea, nothing complicated. Then someone decides to build it. That's when the real journey begins. Now comes the first big mistake founders make, thinking they can build everything alone. So you hire your very first designer. But designers can't build products by themselves. So next comes a developer. Now you finally have something people can use. And then something magical happens. Your very first customer. This is the exciting part. People start asking for more. And then more work arrives. So far, everything still makes perfect sense. Completing work feels amazing. And happy customers rarely come alone. People start talking. And suddenly, there's a little more to do. So far, everything feels like success. But every customer brings new expectations. They don't just buy, they ask. And your to-do list starts growing faster than your team. Now something new starts happening. People need to share information, design ideas, feedback, updates. That's completely normal. The rush keeps coming. This is what success looks like. People are building, shipping. Customers are happy. But look a little closer. Do you see it? The team is working, but new work is arriving even faster. That's the first warning sign. Most founders never notice it. Here's what most people miss. They're not working, they're waiting. The designer is waiting for development, and development is waiting for the next decision. No one noticed because everyone looks busy. At this point, everyone is doing their job. So, what's he waiting for? One decision. Everything passes through here. And when one decision slows down, the whole company slows down. One approval doesn't seem like much. But then another one arrives. And another. Now imagine this happening all day. The team hasn't stopped working. They've stopped moving. Because while work is waiting, new work never stops arriving. See how one delay creates 10 more? So, what's actually missing? It's this. A good system connects everything. It doesn't remove the work, it removes the waiting. That's the difference. A system isn't another task. It's a better way for work to move. Notice nobody started working harder. The work just keeps moving. And that's what scaling really looks like. Here's another small change with a huge impact. Everyone knows exactly what they own. When ownership is clear, work keeps moving. And then something unexpected happens. The team keeps moving without you pushing every step. And for the first time, you finally have time to think. Not about today's tasks, but tomorrow's opportunities. That's what systems really give you. Do you remember how we started? This wasn't the problem. It was just the symptom. Fix the system and the work can finally flow. So, what did we really learn? Startups don't become chaotic because they grow. They become chaotic when their systems stop growing with them. The best startups aren't built by the busiest people. They're built by the best systems. One small system can completely change a company. If you've ever wondered why startup meetings feel so unproductive, start here next. Or watch how one missing SOP nearly broke a growing startup. I'll meet you in the next investigation.